We should be live again. Good start to the day, isn't it? We're back. Thanks, Virgin. Just redo the YouTube stream info that I had just done on the other one. Apologies for that. Back live again now. Yeah, the general consensus is that Casemiro should only leave for a quote-unquote realistic bid from like a retirement league, which I'm on board with. In terms of winger, we'll bring someone in, and we will not necessarily make another change at centre back. I don't think. Left back, I'm not sure what to do. I will look for a winger though. What? Not starting Shaw is some kink. I started Mazraoui at right back and Dallo at left back because that's what Man United have been doing, isn't it? That's what you guys were saying. Ben, thank you very much for gifting 2 subs to the channel. Bog the Bot and Supersonic, welcome to the gang, lads. Jacko, thank you for gifting another one as well. Yuso, and welcome to the gang. And Cammy, thank you for the 4th month. Right. Yesterday, people were saying that Mazraoui should start at right back because he's been great. Sean's, thank you very much for the 3rd month, mate. So we'll tweak the starting lineup. That's why we have the comments, I guess. I went off what you guys were saying in chat. In all honesty. Oh, squad hub. Oh, easy to do this. Benji, thank you very much for the 20th month subscribed, mate. Appreciate it, man. So, we'll start Shaw. We won't change too much then. We'll start Shaw. We'll keep Harry Maguire for now. I could move Lisandro Martinez into... I'm sure Lisandro Martinez could play at central midfield, at CDM. Take 2 weeks to add CDM to his thing. I swear Lisandro Martinez used to be a CDM as well. F2 Creator Series is back tonight, Ryan. I could move Martinez to CDM. But the general consensus is to not mess with things too much. So I'm quite happy to do that. To not mess with things too much. Bear with. Delivery. 2 secs. That was the delivery. We will open on stream in a little while. I'm going to change him to box to box. Can I do? Is there a box to box? There's not box to box. Good. And you can't move positions, can you? Like, Ben, thank you for the 100 bits, mate. Appreciate it, my man. Just smashing it down, is it, where you are? So I want to have a centre mid and a CDM, but I presume with the way that it is right now, you can't do that. Thanks for the follow, MB Rain. So I might have to switch to a 4-3-3. And do that. That way. Ugarte can be holding. Kobe can be box to box. But then Rashford and Garnacho are wingers, not mids. Why can't you just move fucking players like you could before? Ugh! I like the new system, but he should be able to move position. Like, if I want him to be a right mid, then I should be able to move him to a right mid. Ow, fucking shit. Ben's very kind of you to drop another 500 and 350 bits as well. Absolute hero, thank you, mate. I guess I just have to train. I just have to train those players to be able to play in those roles, but it's not what I ideally would like to do. And another $100. Did you put a comment? Did put a comment on the video suggesting a winger? Which winger was it, Ben? Were you the one that suggested a Dingra? Doing a custom tactic works better. It might do. Well, let me go squad hub. Jacko, thank you for the 140 bits, Jay. Appreciate it, mate. Two weeks to add right wing. 2 weeks to add left wing. And another 200 bits from Jay. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much indeed. Tracksuits and X's, thank you very much for the follow, guys. Follows, guys. Right. I think generally we're not going to do much other than sign a new winger. Oh, Kingsley Coman and Leroy Sané. I did see that comment, yeah. Because someone replied and was like, Sané's unrealistic because City, etc. Someone did mention a Dingra, actually. It's not that good technically. So I'm not sure about a Dingra. Who have Manchester United been linked with in real life? That would be probably the best way to go about it. Mbappe. Wow, Will's already moved to Inter Milan in this opening window. Why is Nick not in the save? Oh, don't do this to me. Fucking Jesus Christ, the menus are so unresponsive. People have moved already. Like, so many people have moved already. Everyone's moved already. So, fuck's sake. I started everyone at a certain club because they've got potential to be special. Why am I searching for fucking Orlando, you idiot? Oh, he is actually still at Orlando, okay. Sigankov was linked, was he? Johan Bakayoko. Come on, I can understand. I don't know why Nick's not in the fucking save. I think actually Nick might have been the one I removed to add my custom player that previously we've now since fucking removed. He was the one that had made the sacrifice. Let's get everybody. I need to add everybody in for the. the transfer window part. God, the menus are so unresponsive. So there was someone responsible when I was making James Myers and missed out the fucking S. Bakayoko from PSV. That's definitely something we could look into doing, perhaps. I know you're on the spreadsheet view. I'm literally adding everybody on the spreadsheet to my shortlist at the minute. Now, people have been complaining about it on PlayStation as well, Cole. They're slow on PC as well, are they? Yeah, Ultimate Team's been horrendous for people, apparently. Some of you have moved, some of you haven't. Nico Williams is too unrealistic, I feel. He was mentioned in the comments, and then a handful of people were like, not sure about that one, Chief. I signed Farhat Shelia in the Chelsea save, didn't I? So I'd probably lean away from him. I'm not necessarily looking for someone that's first team either, are we? Because we want to prioritise those youngsters that we have at the club, like Adama and Kubo could be a good shout. Note that actually Robin has cancelled since going in. I feel like Domenico Berardi is one that happens in a lot of other saves, if you know what I mean. It's an AI transfer that happens quite a lot. Domenico Berardi to the Premier League, be it Liverpool or Manchester United or Arsenal. Oh, I'm absolutely going to prioritise Amad Garnacho and Rashford. There aren't any young wingers, like other super young wingers, are there, at the club? And you're safe. Watkins signed for Newcastle. See who he signs this out. Yeah, I've got Amad, Garnacho and Rashford. But I'd like probably a fourth. Alex not in there either. Or is he down as just Isaac? Might be in as just Isaac. He's down as just Isaac. Right wing? Right wing. There he is. I haven't signed Scotch Egg, no, nor I leaned over. Thank you for the follows, guys. Killer, Daniel, Limac, and the Spooky Ghost. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Appreciate it. Who am I looking for? Simpson. We're nearly finished. How do you mean the available bit? Rooney Bargy could be ideal. Yeah, you're right. Above skill moves and weak foot. I'll have a look. It says available roles. Available roles, not just available. Unfortunately, Daniel, yeah, there were a handful of people that well, you were down. Your, as I said yesterday when you were in, your Patreon is reading as declined again. Unfortunately, it only lets you create 50. You don't need to apologise, Daniel. Only lets you create 50 people on console as well. So Michael, Andrew, James, Jaden, Stuart, Jay, Brandon, Matthew, Connor, Jordan and Matt, unfortunately, have not been able to be entered into this save. So I am going to offer those guys a refund if they would like it. Alternatively, they can stay at the VIP level whilst we do this save, and then they will, of course, be in the one we do on PC as soon as we move across, which will not be long at all. So we'll be doing the realistic Road to Glory in... in not too long a period of time. Owen's been released from Cambridge already. That's handy. Hadji Wright's decent, is he? Jagrova is an option as well. Yeah, that's definitely... No, we won't be using Cambridge. We're probably going to use Salford for the realistic RTG. Yeah, they did break all the time, didn't they? Last year on console, created players. So, and weirdly, I think actually that my old previously created player that I was going to use for career mode for my player is still at Bromley. So we'll keep an eye on my guy as well. Right, so Adingra was mentioned, but I don't think he's really good enough. Edon Zagrova, 79 at Lille. Rooney Bargi. He's moved to PSG in this save already. Wow. Or is it? Did he move to PSG in real life? You say, was it Sigankov? Oh, it's T, isn't it? Victor Sigankov at Girona. Who else was linked? Who else was linked with Man United, or has been linked with Man United in real life? Who was the Turkish guy as well you were talking about? I missed his name until I can't remember what it said. Yilmaz, that was it. Which Yilmaz is it? We're probably only going to sign a winger in this transfer window. It is Barish. Bargi's at PSG in this save. Oh, the other way around. Magnus Akliush. It's okay. I'll say he's sensational. Rooney Bargi's at Juve in real life, so he's moved to PSG in this save then. Was anyone in real life linked? Damian Szymanski. Ooh. Different Szymanski, Jez. Sebastian Szymanski. Put me as a free agent, Daniel. Why not? Yeah, Eze was a slight interest, wasn't he? Can play left wing apparently, which is good. Oh yeah, Kubo. Kubo was the other one we were going to add, wasn't it? I'd probably be more inclined to go for an older player and prioritise the youngsters that we have rather than sign another young player. Is there anyone slightly older? I don't know. In all honesty, Julia, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not going to look for another centre mid, I think. So it doesn't make this noise every time I have a drink, Trip. Because that's not fun for anyone to listen to. Uh, 28th of May, Daniel. I'm not going to sign Frenkie. Command would be pretty ideal, but his first team at Bayern, isn't he? Or was he he was an outside link. So Command would probably be the right call, right? Elise took Command's spot. Alright, I think I'll go for Command. I think we'll do Kingsley Command. And then we'll deal with Casemiro if someone comes in. The heart rate thing not working. Failed. Okay, good. Go for Lamine Yamal. Oh my god. Barca in talks for Command, are they? TikTok Todd. Todd Cantwell. I think I'm good with Todd Cantwell. Right, let's record this episode then, shall we? Oh, Barca in talks for Command in this save. We'll get that done sharpish then. Oh, fuck's sake. Not according to this. No offers. Not looking for any central players at the moment. Okay, let's start recording. Welcome back to episode 2 of the FC25 Manchester United career. Thank you very much for all of your fantastic support on episode 1. Do keep that coming, keep the comments coming, keep the likes coming as well. It really helps the channel and the content and lets me know that you guys are thoroughly enjoying this save. Saying thank you to 3 of you on the board behind me. If you're relatively new to the channel, each episode we take 3 names from the previous comment section and whack you up on the board behind me to say thank you. So Jay Fitz, Gavin and Reese are the 3 up there today. Appreciate that. We have some ideas about what to do thanks to your comments in the comment section. You were very... Actually, a lot of you were very along the same... I'm going to start all of that again. Welcome back to the Manchester United Save for an FC25. Thank you for your phenomenal support on episode 1 yesterday. Do keep that coming by dropping the video like and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. You gave me a really good direction to go in with regards to the transfer window, or in actual fact, with regards to not go in the transfer window, if you see what I mean. Saying thank you to Jay Fitz and to Gavin and to Reese on the board behind me. Thank you for your support in the comment section. Do keep those comments coming, and each video will put 3 more names from the comment section up on the board behind me to give you a shout out. We are decided about what we're going to do with certain areas of the squad. I've changed formation as well to try and get the best out of Kobbie Mainoo. So we're now playing a 4-3-3 attack rather than a 4-2-3-1. We're also starting Shaw, Dallows to right back, and Mazraoui to the bench. That's based on your feedback from the comment section of episode 1 as well. With regards Casemiro, we are not actively going to look to sell him in this window, but we may do in January. However, if we get a realistic bid for Casemiro from a quote-unquote retirement league, like Saudi, like MLS, like Turkey, etc., then we will consider it. That's based on your feedback in the comments section. We are going to look for another winger. We're definitely going to buy a winger in this window. I'm still potentially going to look for a goalkeeper as well, but I'm not sure yet who or when. We might wait till January to make the call on that front. We know we've got the budget to do basically whatever we like in this save at present, so we hopefully will make the right decisions along the way. We're going to prioritise the players that are already at the club. That's what you guys would like. So Garnacho, Amad Diallo, Kobbie Mainoo, Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro, etc. They're going to get the priority over new signings coming in, as probably they should do, as they have done in real life, of course. But we sold Anthony, and I did like the idea brought up of signing someone that's slightly older, late 20s, to kind of have some solid first-team football along with Garnacho and Amad Diallo. Rashford, obviously, at present is starting on the left, but there may well be some changes in the wide areas in the short term, because we are looking at a handful of players, the most notable of which is Kingsley Coman, linked to Manchester United in the summer, as were a couple of players on this list as well, like Sigankov and Kubo, I believe. I'm led to believe by either the comment section or people available in live chat. So I'm going to go for Kingsley Coman at this moment in time. £36 million valuation, and he has 8 available roles. 8, which is pretty remarkable. You can see there 4 for left mid, 4 for right mid, and we probably train him to be a winger as well so that he fits with the current formation change. Obviously, is a player of quality, has 5 play styles as well, including the play style plus. This is probably going to be the only marquee signing we make in this window. Potentially even this season, but certainly in this window, as we look to bring in a little bit more quality. I think there's a bit more quality in Kingsley Coman than there is in Anthony. I think you'd quite openly agree there. Bayern, in real life, quite open to moving Kingsley Coman on because of their purchase of Michael Elise. And apparently Serge Gnabry might well be on his way out at Bayern as well, IRL, sooner rather than later. We'll offer 43, they want 48.5. I'm quite happy to accept that. Really, genuinely quite happy to accept that. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue whatsoever for us to be able to afford that. It's not too much over his valuation, really. He's on £80,000 a week. He will come in with a crucial contract, of course, because he's 84 rated and is going to be one of the better players we have at the club. In fact, might even be joint highest rated player we have at the club outside of Bruno Fernandes, of course, who's 87. Then I think it's Amad Diallo, Matthijs de Ligt, and Lisandro Martinez at 84, as Diallo did I say Amad Diallo? Bruno Fernandes, Andre Onana, and Matthijs de Ligt and Lisandro Martinez. My brain is all over the place. He's willing to take a pay cut, but he would like some significant bonuses to do so. We will make a bit of a pay increase for him coming to the Premier League. £95,000 a week for Kingsley Coman. Yes, that's absolutely fine by me. There we go. Our first signing is done. We have a new player at Manchester United. It's Kingsley Coman in from Bayern. Knocked out of their starting lineup by the incoming Michael Elise. Now, most likely going to go into our starting lineup, but certainly a lot of our squad players are going to see a lot of football this season with a lot of rotation. because of the amount of games we hope to be playing by going all the way in the FA Cup and all the way in the Europa League as well. Kingsley Coman adds some quality to this squad, some much needed quality as well. What squad number should he have? You guys tell me. I don't think 13 is correct. So let me know in the comments section and I will give him the appropriate squad number that you guys select. Kingsley Coman, however, is in. Oh my god, it works. Nearly. You can remove people and it doesn't throw you about the shortlist. Let's fucking go. What shirt number does Kingsley Coman have? Does Coman have at Bayern? 21. Anyone? Let's make sure that everyone's going to be fit for the next game. Does that make sense? I mean that everyone will recover. I'll just do it manually. Let me add Kingsley Coman into my squad. Coman for Maguire, I think, probs. We've had a loan bid for Harry Amas from Eldense. You guys have been quite vocal, actually, about Amas and how you want him to be involved in the squad. For the time being, it's 60 rated, with players like Malacia still at the club. I think it's the right thing to loan him out this year. But certainly if he grows well, then we can look to prioritise him moving forward a little bit. Our first game in the Premier League season is about to arrive. Of course, we have the new or old returning full intro scene, so we'll show you the lineup with a proper Premier League intro as opposed to just in the menus. But I'm going to go to the press conference and hopefully put us in the right mind frame to go and get victory on opening day.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking questions now.
Oh, a message from Mazraoui. Hello. I don't want. I wish you could delete things from your task list. Well, I think we're set, right? Let's set that 61. Nice one, Megatron. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Monk, thank you very much for the 5th month, and Fredders as well. Both of you for the 5th month. Appreciate it, lads. Right, we'll go full strength against Fulham because we want to start the season the right way. Or full strength minus Kingsley. Come on. Give us them lineups, mate. Show us them lineups, mate. We're waiting for support. I will wait for comments in the comment section before doing Command's number. Yeah, the Onana Tifo was a bit different. Yes, Fleek. They have indeed. J-Bot, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Now I just want to get copyright strike for graphics. For Premier League graphics. Raul Jimenez with his headgear on. That's weird. It's showing the left back at right back and the right back at left back. It's flipped. Here we go then. Fulham's lineup. Formation in a 4-2-3-1. You can see top left. They've got Bernd Leno in goal. Anthony Robertson is actually left back and Timothy Castagna is actually right back. They're just the wrong way around. So Smith Rowe will be on the left and Harry Wilson will be on the right. I'm sure that will be patched sooner rather than later. Fulham looking all right. This was a game that Manchester United won by a single goal to nil, I think, in real life. Of course, we would be expected to get victory on opening day. It is slightly wet here in the evening match at Old Trafford, so we might find some issues with... go on, Rasmus. With the ball skipping along the surface. No idea yet what the wind is like inside Old Trafford. Of course, we have the wind set to all various parameters, so it could be high, it could be low, it could be medium. Playing quite a high line here with the counter-attack formation. But at home, whilst we will look to counter-attack, we also would very much like to be on the front foot and have as much possession as we can to keep the ball away from Fulham. Harry Wilson's first effort for Fulham goes wide, as my first effort for us was straight at the keeper. There you go, wind at the bottom at 21 kilometres an hour. Oh, Christ, he drilled that very, very hard indeed. I think that might be the hardest pass I've ever seen on any FIFA ever. Or FC, for that matter. Passing's very, very strong, isn't it? Down the line in front of Dalot. Rasmus again. Oh, and Bernd Leno makes the save and gathers at the second attempt. I'm feeling pass speed might have to come... Or is that maybe because of the water on the pitch and it's skipping along the water? Might be part of it. Just kept that in play well. Andreas Pereira. Harry Wilson now. Cross nicely to Emil Smith-Rowe. Former Arsenal man has slotted in well at Fulham IRL. Sandro Martinez putting in the tackle. I wonder... Oh, Christ. I think it might just be Diogo Dalot's passing. He just strikes it very, very hard. We might have to slightly tweak the sliders to adjust that. It does look slightly odd. Bruno from range. Floating. The wind didn't quite get behind it. Not as strong an effort as I would have liked from Bruno from that distance, but maybe I should use the power shot next time we try that. Luke Shaw intercepting well. Let's see what we can do moving through the centre here. Rashford lays it in front of Manuel Ugarte. The ball is definitely holding up in the rain, as you can see. A quick pass does slow down as time goes on. We'll whip it from deep. And, oh my God, Rasmus went for an overhead kick. I thought for a minute he was going to stay down injured. He's okay. Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes. This time we'll go for a power shot. Still not very powerful. Come on, Bruno. Swing that right leg, mate. Either that or get on the weights. Rashford takes that away well. Calls themselves some issues here. Rasmus could be onside. Rasmus Højlund! Bernd Leno stops again. Fulham living a charmed life at the back at the moment. It's all Manchester United here. Lovely ball down the line. Harry Wilson could deliver it. Back to Castagna and Andreas Pereira. They're in the box. Lisandro Martinez trying to hold him up. Harry Wilson's on that left foot and he spun brilliantly. Though he's not that straight, Luke Shaw. That's my fault. I should have played a much either better pass or just got rid of it. No mistakes at the back, Chess. Come on. Liven up. Harry Wilson's had 2 efforts. He's missed them both. Rashford. The support there for Bruno. I was trying to get it to Ugarte and couldn't get it away from him quickly enough. We step in and win that. Yes, we can. Garnacho, try and get it in front of him. He's got the overlapping run. Diogo Dalot. We have seemingly gone through the air to Rasmus quite a bit already today. Let's try and work things on the floor a bit more. It's either Rasmus with a header or Bruno Fernandes from range so far, isn't it? Let's try and play it about on the floor a bit better. Keeper's come. We'll dink it. Is it going to go in? It will! Our first goal of the season is Rasmus Højlund at Old Trafford, and he's having a whale of a time. Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. Bernd Leno rushed like he did before, and I used that as knowledge to think, right, okay, I'll try and lift it over you then. And boy, has he finished that very well, Rasmus there. Actually started outside the post and came back inside. United lead. Well in, Cobby. Right, that. Ugarte and Garnacho. The 2 centre-backs sit very deep, don't they? Diogo Dalot back inside. There's a lot of space for some Manchester United players here. Fulham's pressing game is not there at the minute. There was some talk about potentially changing the camera angle in the comment section. We, last year, of course, and the year before, used the EA Sports Game Cam. Some talk to maybe go back to tele-broadcast. Maybe some of you preferred the actual Game Cam. I'm all right with this at the moment. I'm quite happy to stick with it for now. Kobbie Mainoo looking for Rashford. Just trying to find some space to maybe get his shot away. Drill it out to Garnacho. It wasn't quite as drilled as I'd like it to have been, but we'll stand it up here. And Rasmus could get another. Bernd Leno knew exactly where that was going. It's going to be 1-0 at half-time. It's 50-50 in terms of possession, but we've been much more creative. We can add a second. Put us in a better spot. Nice tackle by Matthijs de Ligt. Jesus Christ. Some of these passes are mad. What is the pass speed set to with these sliders? .46. It's actually down. Not sure about that, mate. Keep an eye on... I'm going to take a screenshot of that. We'll compare that with what it is in the next game. Reese, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, pal. I appreciate it, mate. I didn't tweet the stream out, actually, did I? Let me do that. Come on, Chess. By me. Pop the YouTube link in there as well. Thank you to everyone that's joined again today. Just over 200 on YouTube, just over 200 on Twitch. I don't really have any thoughts about Ten Hag in real life. He's not been anything special at United, but he's not been terrible either. No better or worse than anyone else, I don't think. De Ligt into Ugarte. Short to Diogo Dalot. This is excellent possession play, but is it going to lead to anything? There's not really many spaces around at the minute to try and exploit. Garnacho's just kind of holding back there. I'm going to drill this to Rashford. Maybe get it out of his feet and try and catch them off guard! For a split second there, I thought that was going to nestle in the top corner. It is whipping and flying. Yeah, but narrowly wide of the post. Sam! Thank you for the 86th month, mate. Appreciate it. Do 54 in a bloody row as well. Hope you and Alicia had a great day the other day, my man. Nice touch by Luke. Get that into Bruno. Can't allow Bruno that much space in that area. Or lift this. He might have just been onside there. He was not. We're on console at the moment, Techno. We're on Xbox at present. But the next save that we do will be on PC with a live editor. But at the moment we're on Xbox because that's the version of the game that EA gave me early to be able to record super early access gameplay for you guys. Here's Emil Smith-Rowe. Oh, okay. I thought I could get there. I think the answer is no, I couldn't. Emil Smith-Rowe flattened and Ugarte's in trouble here. He's in a lot of trouble here. Right. Okay, that changes things. It wasn't that bad a challenge, was it? I know it was late, but it wasn't like it was two-footed or anything. And Erik Ten Hag is quite clearly frustrated and incensed at that. As am I, really. I thought it was definitely a yellow, but not a red. Only 1 foot, studs not showing. It was just, unfortunately, mistimed. That is going to change things. We might need to adjust. I can't really expect Kobbie Mainoo to run things on his own in that central midfield area, can I? We might take Bruno off and bring another centre mid on in that position instead. Or do I just drop Bruno? Can Bruno play at centre mid as well? Has he got centre mid in his positions? He does. Let's do that. And then tactically, we obviously won't have Bruno set as holding, so we'll set Bruno to something different. Go deep line playmaker. Bruno with a big switch here. Lovely ping looking for Garnacho. That's the support back there from Diogo Dalot. We've just dropped Bruno a bit deeper. So rather than take Bruno off and bring a more out-and-out centre mid on, we just drop Bruno a little bit deeper. Rasmus is in here. He's left-footed though, isn't he? Fernandes from deep. Good save by Leno. It's time for our first corner. I need to instinctively turn Rasmus onto his left, not his right. It's our first corner of the game and of the save, really. I don't think we had one against Manchester United. Now, we've set De Ligt as my target player. So he'll be the man in the middle that initially the ball will fly towards, which it has done. Rashford's underneath that, but it's going to fall to Bernd Leno. Rashford's stamina is always, seemingly, very, very low. It's knackered a lot of the time. Mainu, it's not a great ball. Fulham have won it back. Now, note to self, I need to be less aggressive in my tackling. Unless it's an obvious opportunity. I thought I could get there with Ugarte. Evidently I couldn't. Here's Timothy Castagna now. Trying to just marshal with him, with Lisandro Martinez and slow him up. Force him into a backwards pass, which you've done well. Here's Harrison Reed now. He's got runners, but will he use any of them? No, he'll go for goal himself. That's a poor decision there, Harrison. Now you're out of position yourself. Kobbie Mainoo will get into it. And Rasmus in the gap. Oh, really, really heavy turn, unfortunately. I might make some changes here just to try and hold on. Add some fresh legs out wide to take Rashford off and give Kingsley Coman his debut. I'd be tempted to take Kobbie Mainoo off for, actually, for Casemiro, you know. And we'll switch those two around. And then Casemiro will change his tactic to go to a player roles, thank you. We'll change him to a holding. Thank you very much. Casemiro, a holding centre mid. Thank you for the follow, Marcel. Welcome to the channel, mate. Why have I got ads on a stream? Because I need to pay my bills, Beer Monster. Sorry, mate. My job at the end of the day. Strange question. De Ligt into Bruno. And Dalot. Garnacho's loitering. Stand it up. Rasmus tried. Rasmus couldn't get there. But Dalot can find Rashford. Rashford, with his last action before being taken off, can't find the bottom corner. Kobbie's coming off soon as well, of course. Well, driven there into Jonas Vint, who's come on for Raul Jimenez for them. Harry Wilson is not rapid, thankfully. So we're not worried about him bursting in behind. Fulham have kept possession well, though, since we went down to 10. Sander Berger here for them. Andreas Pereira out towards Harry Wilson. The ball will hold up in the excess water on the pitch, but it's a loose touch. We stepped in well with Luke Shaw, although the referee disagrees. Not sure about that. I thought I won the ball quite cleanly. Kingsley Coman coming on. Again, like I say, we'll change his number when I've got your feedback in the comments section. Which might be a couple of episodes' time, because I'm going to record the next episode in this same recording session. But regardless, let's see what we can do and get rid of this. Shall we? 9 minutes or so to go. Diogo Dalot's underneath it and clears well. Anderson brings it down. And Harry Wilson. Andreas Pereira, former Manchester United man. He's in the box. Don't let him shoot. He has shot. But keeper saved it. That was supposed to be a much further cleared ball than it was. But we get lucky. We get away with it. I tried to lump that all the way forward. All right, just waste time, Tess. Let's just see the result out, shall we? Well in, Luke Shaw. Command's got Rasmus in some space here. They've opened themselves up at the back here, Fulham. Ref, just a little catch of the heel there. And surely it's only a yellow card at most for Sander Berge. It's not a... I did for a minute think he was going to send him off. I'd like to see a replay, actually. It looked like a new animation, that. Are we going to see a replay? Rasmus is clearly upset by it. He just caught him. In fact, Rasmus was already on his way down before Berge committed to the challenge, caught his heel and then slid in. Take the free kick short with Casemiro. Finding Alessandro Martinez. And here's Alejandro Garnacho. And you know what? With such little time in the game left, let's be sure to do things the right way and guarantee the result. Luke Shaw will drive for the corner. And he's completely left the defender for dead. I could try and maybe look for another one to seal it. Bruno will try. It's going to rebound around and get cleared away. 3 minutes added on. More than I expected. And Andreas Pereira could be in here. I'm trying to twist the Luke bloody Shaw. Right, okay. Good. All of my players absolutely knackered. And I couldn't switch to Luke Shaw quickly enough. And Fulham have equalised. Wouldn't let me do it. I was like, change player, change player, change player, change player. And he was going, this player, this one, this one, this one, this one. No, that one over there. Oh, God. Fulham 1, Manchester United 0. Nobody could get close enough to him in time. And, well, that one's just a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? The 10 men haven't held out. And it is definitely my fault for not going to the corner, really. Should have gone to the corner. Should have seen it through. Last kick of the game. 1-1. Well done. Defence just went whee. Bruno, thank you for the... Oh, sorry, Bruce. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Go to the post-match interview.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Role update for Kobe Mainu. Or we could apply the box-to-box plus plus. Kobe Mainu is going to have box-to-box plus plus now, which is excellent. We have also now gotten plus plus for Poacher for Rasmus Højlund as well, which is great. Ugarte is suspended. We've got 2 offers for our players, apparently. Mazraoui and Højlund. Yeah, don't think any of those are going to be accepted, lads, to be completely honest. Sorry. Oh, Ugarte out and Casemiro in, I guess. Why is it a custom and not just counter? Is it because I changed the role? Yeah, because Bruno's a half winger, that'd be why. Does that make it custom? No. Why did it switch to custom then previously? It's weird. We've had a loan bid for Collier, and it's a loan to buy, which is not ideally what we're after, but Huddersfield is definitely a realistic destination for him, so we'll see if we can get that to go through. We've accepted that 1 year loan bid, and he's now negotiating with them, is Harry Amas. He might be on his way to Spain. 2 new player roles available. Matthijs de Ligt and Ugarte can both be upgraded here as well, so that's great. People learning new roles throughout the squad at the moment. Plus for stopper for de Ligt now. And who was the other one? I can't remember the other one. Was it Ugarte? It was. Plus holding for Ugarte as well. Lovely. You love to see it. Players growing throughout the squad already. I've already accepted that. Thank you, lads. And with 6 days to go against Brighton, away from home, it's absolutely one that we'd like to win. That is Dan Gore. Oh, no, that's Harry Amas going out to Aldense. He's accepted the bid. He's off to Spain. Adios, amigo mío. I've not been to Kos, no. Been to Rhodes, but not to Kos. Oh yeah, I forgot about the youth tournament. Ends in 7 days. Quickly playing the semi-final of the youth tournament because it ends in 7 days' time. You'll have to let me know in the comment section. Do you want to see these in the videos, or would you rather I just did these behind the scenes and on stream only? I'm quite happy to do either. If you feel like it's just not necessarily worth your time watching, then I'm not going to unnecessarily include it in the videos. Look at me, look at me, look at me! Look at who, mate? Ah. What would you rather, if, from a YouTube viewing point of view? Obviously, I'm going to have to play them on stream, but could save. But if you were just watching the YouTube videos, would you want to see these or not? Fofana. I'd only show the goals anyway. That was rubbish. Oh.
Quicker, quicker! Last couple, let's do it! I'm free!
Hey! It's taken until the 24 seconds left mark, but we have finally made the breakthrough. Fofana, the scorer. Lovely finish. Great drill ball into him. Bamus. Hey. That's us through to the final. Man of the match was Damani Wade. Match rating of 8. James Armstrong, who's really the key player that we're trying to grow, he only got 5.6, so he didn't do that well there. But we've qualified for the next round. Well, there's only 7 days to go in this tournament, so I will actually go straight to the final. It's Liverpool. Right, okay. We'll edit the lineup slightly because I want to move... Oh, Armstrong was central. That was weird. He felt like he was that wide quite a bit in that last one. Nobody's grown yet in the youth setup, I don't believe. Do we put Greenwood in for Wade out wide? Why not? Let's go for it. Banging. Took almost the full 3 minutes last time. 8 seconds against Liverpool. Lovely. Well up, lad. He's available again as well. I really like this guy. Oh, there is an offside in there. Offside Zara thing. We won the pre-season tournament, so it would be our second trophy if we win this. Oh, it's really poor. Cheers, mate. Well, oh, Christ, don't hurt yourself. 2-0. That'll be us winning this first youth tournament. Oh, look out. Having a bit of a box. That's a new celebration. Oh, that was nice. Never mind. Go on, lad. You young little 44 rated man. Go on, Jenkins, boy. Oh. Keep us off his line. Oh! What a stop. I think it was probably going wide, but still. Oh, this is different. Okay. On your head, lad. Okay. Will do, ads. Afternoon, Jakey lad. Thank you for following Nathaniel. I think I might have said that already. Oh, screamer from Armstrong. I'm sorely tempted to call him up. I think I will. I mean, he's higher rated than Harry Amass, who's 60, and this Armstrong kid at 62 looks like he's the real deal. We'll call him up to the first team squad, and we'll try and get him a loan deal. But if we can't, we'll definitely use him in some cup football, because I quite like this kid. Aerial battle winner he got for that one. That's us winning the tournament. Congratulations, you've won the tournament. Do we get any sort of trophy lift? No, unfortunately, but there is the trophy. It restarts again in 8 days' time. 82 to 94 potential for him. I think I call him up. I can't really not after the way that he's played there. Promote to senior team, son. You've earned it. You've absolutely earned it. I'm going to send my youth scout to England because I only have one at the minute. We're not going to prioritise youth players quite so much in this save, really, if we're completely honest. Because... Oh, never mind. Well, there's no point going on anymore from there. Can I search? Can I just search for any? We can only search for 4. But I want to search for any. Okay, well, let's look for a centre-back then. To maybe replace Maguire and Johnny Evans. To go with Lenny Yoro. And let's do a winger. A centre mid. Right, let's put that CDM on the loan list, shall we? Where are you, lad? Armstrong. Loan list. Potential to be special. Unbelievable, Jeff. All update for Fafana. Can you see in the squad hub if people like, does it give like the plus? It doesn't show you how much people have grown this year. Like there's no +1 on the squad hub anymore to show that Andre Nana has grown by 1 this season, so you can't see who's grown by what. Yeah, you go to attributes, it still doesn't say, it still just says 84, it doesn't say +1 or minus, plus this or minus that. Let's make a change. Let's play... Let's take Collier off there. Put Armstrong on, why not? Throw him on the bench. Gonna give Lenny Yoro a game. Ahead of Martinez. Mazraoui can start ahead of Dalot. Ahmad for Garnacho. I will do, yeah. It's not a priority for me right now, but I will give Amad Diallo a new contract. What's the EA Play glitch, Matty? Don't know why it swings around the goal like that. That's weird, isn't it? Casemiro at centre back's an option, yeah, for sure. Brighton! Brighton! Enjoying it so far, Jakey? Is Brighton's starting lineup for you then? They're in a 4-2-3-1 as well. But Verbruggen in goal. Nuno Santos, Gomez, Webster and Joel Feltman. Baleba and Vifa. Joao Pedro at top for them. Solly March on the right and Mitoma on the left. Mitoma scored 2 goals in his last game. Brighton are third in the table after the first round of fixtures. Casemiro is into the starting lineup for me on this one, as is Lenny Yoro. And Amad Diallo starts on the right-hand side as well. So we've changed a little bit. Some of it enforced in Casemiro's case. Some of it by choice elsewhere. And Mazraoui starts at right-back as well. So making sure that the squad get a gameplay. Hopefully, amongst everybody, we can get plenty of growth and good performances from everyone this season. Amad Diallo trying to find some space here. Bruno Fernandes to Kobe. Nice space for Rashford to get in behind. He's going to drive into the box and we'll look for Rasmus at the back post, but Verbruggen's in the way. Vifa's very decent, is he? Let's have a look. $80, Mats Vifa. Son Cadiolo. Is that in real life or in this save? IRL. Thanks for following, Patres and RJ the DJ. Joao Pedro. Probably trying to deal with it. Can't quite. Matoma back inside. Joao Pedro trying to split my defence the same way that Fulham did. Trying to hold them up. Need to not dive into challenges like I was against Fulham. Onana with a very comfortable save to start things off. I'm sure we'll get this down the line to Rashford. It's a lovely take. Rasmus is on the run. Can we get him in? Brings it down lovely. Beautifully on the knee there. And he's going to get past the man, but he can't take the ball with him. That's not great though. Cobby's there, just nod it down. Bruno, use the left back. Overlap maybe? No. Mainu. Bruno. Play it quickly enough. Well in, Matthijs de Ligt. Love that. And a space here for Rasmus through the middle. It's a great turn. Aaron Webster flattens him. That's not superb. Cobby will get to that. Thank you. Neither side really splitting the opposition's defence apart yet. Casemiro sees the run of Rashford and it's a poor ball in the end. No major issues with gameplay so far, Dinaz. Other than player career mode, AI versus AI, which is still absolute shite. Joao Pedro could look for Solly March, but Luke Shaw's in the way. Lift. Casemiro allowed the opportunity to turn. Amad Diallo. Lift that, looking for the run of Mazraoui. Just try and keep it away from Mitoma. Can't do it. Casemiro and Diallo. Fernandes. Kobe Mainu. Do we look for... Well, I was going to say, do we look for Rasmus round the corner? We'll look for Rashford in the wide area. Kobe can get to this. Quick 1-2. And Kobbie Mainoo from range. Keep the pressure on. Oh, Casemiro, that is not the pass I was after, pal. Thankfully, Amad Diallo's won that back very well. Kobbie Mainoo helping on its way quickly. And are you onside here, Hurlan? He's not. Do you need your eyes tested, Forbes? Maybe your eyesight's going. I don't know why everything's blurry for you. I don't have a contract with Twitch in the sense of exclusivity, no. Nice header. Not the greatest of clearances from the set piece for them. Mainoo out to Rashford. Kobbie's still there. And has runners too. Fernandes, Rasmus, surely from here. Manchester United lead by a goal to nil. And this time we won't give it away. Rasmus is going to be a very reliable goal scorer for us, I think. His movement is exceptional. He's always findable. And, well, the POV cam shows you exactly how he put it away. With his arms going like me. We are using simulation sliders, yes. Bugs, thanks so much for the follow, mate. Bug Zones Geki. Kick still exists, yeah. I should really set up an account and multi-stream to it, but I've never gotten around to it. Brighton looking to come back at us. And Joao Pedro's turned well and forcing Onana into the save. All right. Brighton look like they could cause us some problems. It's not the first save Onana's been forced into, but certainly the most difficult. Gruder, nice tackle by Kobbie to win it back. No risks, just get rid of it. Don't really have anyone as a target man up top. Bruno on his arse. Here's Gruder. Looking to maybe get us open through the middle. Then Euro trying to marshal with him. Kobbie Mainoo's here with me too. And Kobbie steps in really nicely indeed. Counter-attack, that's what we're set up to do. Amad Diallo running off the back of Mitoma there. Amad, has he got enough to get away from Adingra? He does. It's Baleba, not Adingra. It's a challenge and a half from Baleba as well. Win this, Kobbie. Good header. Rashford can't win it though. Solly March brings it down. Here come Brighton. Here don't come Brighton. Bruno. Ah, it's poor. Should have played it to feet. Up we go, please, Lenny. Good lad. Mazraoui through the gap well. Bruno short to Kobbie Mainoo. Out to Rashford. Stands it up. Oh, it's a poor cross on his left foot, really. Kobbie should win this header, though. Diallo just knock it back. Here's Casemiro. And then Diallo around the corner. Amad Diallo trying to twist the defence one way, then the other. Not working so well so far. Diallo. Rasmus, Diallo again. Not Diallo again. It was meant for Diallo again. Kobbie. Not wide to Rashford. Bruno. Nah. Never going to work that, is it? Amad Diallo. This might work, though. A little bit of footwork, maybe. And Rasmus is there. It's blocked well. It'll be 1-0 at half-time, as it was in the last game. Matthew, thank you very much for the 48th month subscribed, my dude. Very, very good of you. Appreciate it, mate. I don't know why the third kit isn't in the game yet, Kel. Presumably some sort of licensing reasons. I imagine they'll add it at some point. Joao Pedro. Been the main danger man for them so far, but can't get past our defence. Mazraoui and Bruno. Kobbie's done well. Just had to stand firm for that. Runners around me, please. Oh, Bruno started to go and then backed away from it. Safe. Casemiro and Amad Diallo. Drifting in quite a bit, Diallo. Even though, it's potentially a foul. They might take that. No, we can't. Didn't take it quickly enough. Even though Rashford is set to inside forward and Diallo's set to winger, I find that Diallo's the one that's drifting more central. Mascherano played in. I've got Bruno at the back post. It's Bruno will look for. It's really not a great cross, in all honesty. Diallo just nod this down to Kobbie Mainoo. And we'll get it out to Rashford. Oh, it's a great take. It's a great touch. Here's Bruno. Fernandes! Blocked well by the defence. And no corner either. Make a change. Kobbie for Mount. And Coman for Rashford, I think. No. Let's do Dallo for sure. I'm going to take Rasmus off for Xerxes at some point soon too. Seagulls! Well, Bruno, has he won that back fairly? No, didn't even win it back. Here's Baleba. Little flick, nicely done. Oh, Solly March with a lovely little change of direction there. Can we get to that with Lenny Yoro? The answer's no. Luke Shaw going to have to be drawn into action here. That could go all the way in. Oh my God, it nearly did. Mazraoui just makes short at the back post, but I think they're going to get a corner. Changes for both teams here. Baleba off for them. And Matt O'Reilly on. Mainoo for Mount. And Shaw for Dallo for me. Two changes. We might see Joshua Zirkzee in the not too distant future in this game as well. Mason Mount making a great early impact. Now looking to get away on the counter-attack. Not blessed with electric pace. I turned the wrong way there. Casemiro wins that back nicely though. We'll try and build. Mount could go. Diallo's looking for him, but that's a poor ball. It will be a throw-in for them. We've got Liverpool next on the 1st of September. Keep your eyes peeled for that in tomorrow's episode. We'll win that header. All right, don't then. Well in. Mazraoui. Forward quickly. Bruno to Mount. I tried to turn quickly and get it to Bruno again, and I couldn't. Try Pedro. Can we get to that with Yoro? We can. Nicely done by Lenny. Driven out to Rashford. And quickly to Bruno. Bruno to Diallo. Casemiro will send Mazraoui away down the line. Diallo's there. Quickly looking for Rasmus. Rasmus will look even quicker for Bruno. It's going to fall here to Mount. Oh, offside I think for Bruno. Come on then, let's do Xerxes for Hoyland. Do we change? Let's change roles as well. Nicely intercepted by Diogo Dallo, given away poorly by Brighton. Bruno will find Casemiro here. And it's Amad Diallo. And if Rasmus can make the right run, we can slide him into the channel. Win that back. Well done, Mazraoui. Diallo, Bruno. Here comes Mason Mount. Quick little 1-2. Is Diallo going to go again? I want him to. Oh, it's a brilliant ball through the gap. Ingenious, but Diallo wasn't ready for it. Bruno's got the vision that others can't see. There's Mitoma, Casemiro and Mason Mount tumbling over one another in the middle. Mitoma, Kadiolu, Mitoma again. Mazraoui stands his toe in well. We'll just get rid of this. Rashford, drill it. Not in front of Diallo, but a decent ball nonetheless. Should have played that to feet, really. Gruder. Win that. Well up, Ahmad. Mazraoui. Ah, I was supposed to go central. It went to go out wide. Never mind, we've got Matthijs de Ligt. Passing's a bit wayward for me at the minute. Casemiro trying to outmuscle him. Very nearly did so. It's turned by the man in the middle. Bruder still going. Casemiro this time does win it back. Diallo. Rasmus could be in. He's timed his run to perfection. Rasmus Højlund running out of stamina on his left foot. Can he finish the game off? Yes, he can. He is going to be the man for us this season. Rasmus bags again. And this time, we're the ones scoring the second goal in the game. And we're taking all 3 points. Up the Reds. United. 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 Could give the youngster his debut, actually. Let's do that. Although he's probably going to get lots of minus here, isn't he? Oh no, only a -1. Even though Casemiro gets a -5. Okay. Let's do Garnacho for Ahmad as well. Oh, I didn't do it quickly enough. Mitoma out to Cadiolo. It's a nice ball round the corner. Mazraoui's absolutely knackered here. Mitoma with excellent footwork as you'd expect from him, but we've... Oh, it's supposed to go back to the keeper. We've kept the ball away from them, and we will get the result this time. Seen it through, and added to it, in fact, which is nice. Pleasing to actually get a second goal and finish the game off, rather than just be hanging on to a single goal lead. 3 points this time around, down on the south coast. Manchester United season has properly begun now. Transfer deadline day on the way. We're recording it now, Walrus, so we'll edit it once we finish recording it, and it will go live at 3 PM today. What team are you, James? If you're League 1 or 2, you won't have 9 subs, only 7.
We'll just grab a minute of your time for a few questions.
Arsenal? Don't know then. You should have 9 subs, depending on the competition, of course.
No further...
Rashford position changes. Done. Change position. Nice. Thank you very much. Cammy, thank you for the 12th month, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Garnacho's a right winger now as well, which is excellent. I like his passing to be better, to be honest. I'll try and get him as a wide playmaker. He's already fast enough. Everyone should be fine, I think. An offer received from Barcelona for Luke Shaw. Okay. Let's have a look. Bid from Inter for Lenny Yoro. We will reject. Bid from Barcelona for Luke Shaw. We will reject. And a loan to buy for Armstrong from Coventry. I will delegate that to just a loan, please. And if you'll take him on loan, he should grow very well this season. Welcome to Transfer Deadline Day. The latest rumours are on the right-hand side there, as you can see. The latest deals so far and the top deals of the day. 16 million for Ritsu Douan from Freiburg to Marseille is the biggest deal of Transfer Deadline Day thus far. Now make that Matthijs Tel to Villarreal. That's an intriguing one. Nelson to Ipswich as they continue to strengthen for their Premier League season. Some loans going through. Kelechi from Sevilla to Stuttgart. No other big deals in there. Beltran actually has just gone through. Zakanyi, 40.3 million to Bilbao. Ben Chilwell, Chelsea to Leicester. This is the youngster going out on loan. He has the eyebrows, however, of a 70-year-old. They are chunky for James Armstrong. He's going out on loan to Coventry City. They are quite the monster eyebrows indeed. We're paying all of his wages, but that's not a problem whatsoever. That's him gone. There was a rumour there, actually, I think, of Reece James leaving Chelsea. It is just a rumour at the moment. 2 bids. Arsenal would like to loan Malacia, but we will reject that. That's an intriguing one, actually. I don't think you'd normally see a loan bid like that from another big club to another big club in previous iterations of FC or FIFA. So I like that, actually. Swap deal Bruno Fernandes for Eric Sanchez. Ha! Laugh in your face, Daniel Levy. Not a chance. Let's see. Hartman's gone through for 28 million. That's now the second biggest deal of deadline day so far. Destiny Udogi's gone to Barcelona. Barcelona came in for Luke Shaw. We said no. They've gone for Destiny Udogi instead. Jonathan David's moved as well. Reece James has left Chelsea to go to Napoli. That is a real surprise. Would not have seen that coming, although, to be honest, he could be injured on Napoli's reserves rather than injured on Chelsea's reserves, I imagine. Antonio Silva has moved to Inter Milan. That's the unlicensed Inter Milan badge there. Benfica for £35.1 million. Benfica to Inter. Minimal interest in our players on deadline day, I have to be honest. I am not massively surprised by that. Any big deals in the last hour? No, it seems not. And that is all she wrote for Transfer Deadline Day and for the episode thus far. I can show you the transfer history, I'm sure. So let's see what the biggest deals were. I can barely... I have fed this back to the devs, so you can barely see which column you're on if you've got that up there. Look, you can barely see where it is. So details. So, Farhat Shelia to PSG for 89.7 million is the biggest deal of this window. Bremer to Arsenal is a big deal as well. For them at centre-back, they've got such good depth there now. Nico Williams to Bayern. Just as well we bought Kingsley Coman then, because that's even less first-team football he was going to get there. Diogo Costa to Real Madrid. The goalkeeper, Ollie Watkins to Chelsea. Jeremy Frimpong has gone to Leipzig from Bayer, so moving within Germany. Nuno Mendes to Newcastle. Ian Sunset to Chelsea as Reece James leaves. Kingsley Coman to us, of course. Leroy Sané left as well to Atletico Madrid. Danny Carvajal to Bayer Leverkusen as Tapsoba leaves Bayer Leverkusen to go to AC Milan. Nathan Ake to Bayer Leverkusen. John Stones to Real Madrid. City letting go of a couple of centre-backs there. They did sign not Alexandro. Yeah, no. My brain's died. David Alaba, so they signed at centre-back. Alphonso Davies has gone to West Ham United from Bayern. Uzudogi moves to Barca, as we saw. Lucas Paqueta to Real Madrid. Pape Sarr to Inter Milan. Gerard Moreno to Bilbao. Antonio Silva we saw. Jonathan David we saw earlier. There you go. David Alaba to Manchester City. Leon Bailey went to Lyon. Mark Gahey to Everton. Mark Cucurella's left Chelsea as well. So they've let go of 2 left-backs and a right-back Chelsea. As we saw Chilwell left Chelsea earlier on as well in the window. Pervis Estupinian to Borussia Dortmund. Patrick Schick to AC Milan. Alex Bainer has come to Nottingham Forest. Andre Lunin to Wolves, like Nuri to Wolfsburg, Providel to Bayern. Jared Branthwaite was a player that you guys have asked me to sign at centre-back, and I potentially was going to do that next season when we lose Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. We might have to think twice about that now that he's just moved to Wolves, although of course I'm sure we could justify being able to pick him up next year if he's growing quite well. Hartman we saw as well. Marcus Edwards to Villarreal. Matthijs Ginter will join West Ham in the Premier League. Matthijs Tell we saw go through. Morgan Gibbs-White to Monaco is an intriguing one. And I've just noticed how long this list is. This list is so much longer than previous years, so there's no way I'm going to be able to go through every single one as I previously would have. So we'll probably call it about there. I like that the list is as long as it is. It just means for the YouTube video, I'm certainly not going to scroll through all of that. Thank you very much. Patreon players, you are in my transfer hub. A handful of Patreon players, unfortunately, however, and I will have messaged you on Patreon to inform you of this, the game on console is limiting me to 50 created players. I selected them, all of those that left their comments on the post, and then everyone else at random as I went through the list. Unfortunately, Michael, Andrew, James, Jaden, Stuart, Jay, Brandon, Matthew, Connor, Jordan and Matt, you didn't get your players in the game for this save. So I am quite happy to refund you in the short term whilst you're not in this save if you would like to. When we move to PC for the save after this one, I can fit as many of you in as physically possible. So we don't need to worry about that moving forward for latter saves. But unfortunately, because of the limitations on console, sadly, we couldn't get everybody in. So I apologise for that. There have been some changes, some moves in this window. So despite some of you selecting an initial club, some of you have moved. You will note here, Will has gone to Inter Milan. Joe to Borussia Dortmund as well. There's been a move for Dallas to Dortmund too. Pat Kelly's moved to West Ham and has gone out on loan to Doncaster Rovers. Mize is still at Liverpool. See if we can find someone else. Nolan Ross has moved to Roma. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that has made a move that we didn't set. With Jay, who started at Barcelona. He definitely didn't ask to start there, that's for sure. Let's have a look through. Anything else with regards to transfers? I think everyone else might be where they elected to start. Jun Ho's moved to Atalanta. That's a new deal. John Everett to PSG. That is also a new deal. In fact, if I go to... Oh, wrong one. If I do this, you can see. Frustratingly, it doesn't say what your bid was or what the fee was still. Tom Goddard has moved to Arsenal. That's the guy I created for my original player career mode that I've since changed. So he's going to be kept tabs on throughout the course of this save. Owen's a free agent, even though I set him at Cambridge United, which is weird. Don't know why that's happened. And that's everyone listed. So you're all in that I could get in, and unfortunately, some have sadly not quite made the cut. But like I say, check your Patreon messages, those of you that didn't. I'm quite happy to refund you in the short term. We won't be in this save for more than 2 or 3 seasons, I wouldn't have thought. So it won't be long in terms of real lifetime before we're setting up the new realistic RTG, probably with Salford. But we'll wait and see on that front for the next save after this one. But we'll concentrate on Manchester United, and the next episode will come to you tomorrow. It's Liverpool. It's a big one. Realistic fixtures, I believe, at this stage for the season. So Southampton, then Palace, and then Tottenham to come as we move through the calendar window. Of course, we'll be simulating Oxford in the Cup. We'll probably simulate FC Twente in the Europa League as well. Play Liverpool, play Spurs, and one of the Premier League games will get simmed as well. But for today, that is me for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Do come and join me on stream and see all of the behind the scenes. Drop the video a like. Links in the description to everywhere else where you can find all of the content. And I will see you tomorrow. This save will be at least 2, probably 3, Ethan, I would imagine. That is United 2. Now that is going to be today's YouTube video, so if you will allow me the luxury, we will quickly edit that before recording the next one, which we will do as soon as I've finished editing that one. That won't take long at all because there was only one game in there. So we'll get that started, and it won't take more than 10 minutes, I wouldn't have thought. It is indeed Saturday tomorrow for the first weekend of FC. I am going to be doing weekend uploads. We are using the simulation sliders, yeah. So far, no issue. That we found, anyway. The new European formats are indeed in the game, yes. First marquee signing. What picture should we use for the... I wonder if there's a picture of Kingsley Coman in a Man United shirt that someone's mocked up. Is it a spoiler to give it away in the thumbnail? Probably, isn't it? Move that up a bit more. Might need to just duplicate it at the bottom. I might have a little bit white set, but you can't quite see it actually, but I will do it. There we go, thumbnail made. Deadline day. And it really won't take long to edit that together whatsoever, so I appreciate your patience in waiting. It won't take more than a few minutes. And then we can crack straight on and start recording the next episode, and then switch to the player career mode and start recording that as well. The new player career mode. Welcome back to the Man United save for an FC20 front. With regards, Casim is in. I've had a loan bid for our max for 8. That's weird. It's showing. Here we go then. Here we go then. Fulham up. Formation and a forward full. No idea yet. Hard indeed. I think that might be the hardest pass I've ever seen on any feet. Rasmus again. Oh, and Baitlano makes the save and gathers at the second attempt. Get Chet up next to me so I can see what you guys are saying. Harry Wilson now. Megalodon, thank you for the follow, mate. Smith Rowe, former Arsenal man, has slotted in well at Fulham IRL. Sandro Martinez putting in the tackle. Blackburn RTG, yeah. Nice to see the Blackburn ground in the game now, isn't it? Diogo Dalot's passing. The odds for Glazing in front of Manuel Ugarte. The ball is dead. Floating. The wind didn't quite get behind it. Not as strong an effort as I would have liked. A quick pass does slow down as time goes well. Let's see what we can do moving through the... Let's see what we can do moving through the centre here. Rashford for the bench. I thought for a minute that or get on the weights. Rashford takes that away. Takes that, calls themselves some issues here. Rasmus could be onside. Rasmus Højlund! It's all Manchester United here. Back to Kanye and Andreas. Really sure much either better of it. Harry Wilson's had 2 efforts. He's missed them both. We win that. Bruno, keeper's calm. Will dink it. Is it going to go in? It will! Hey, Balkan. How are you, mate? United lead. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Some talk to maybe go back to telly broadcast. Maybe some of you planned it up here. Rasmus could get another. Diogo Dalot. Side. Bernd Leno knew exactly where that was going. It's going to be 1-0 at half time. Delict into Ugarte. There. I thought that was going. Yeah, but narrowly wide of the post. It's timed. That is gonna. Let's do that. It's not showing. It was just. Unfortunately, change things. We might need to adjust. I'm gonna adjust. I can't really with a big switch. Bruno with a switch here. Love so. Just moved up, dropped Bruno a bit deeper. So rather
I need to adjust the
take Bruno off and bring him
the
more out
commands
and
as
out
well, don't
centre
I?
mid
To
on.
reflect
Just
that
drop Bruno a
24.
little bit deeper. Rasmus is in here. He's left footing. De Ligt is my target. Very, very low. Poor decision there, Harrison. Now you're out of position yourself. Copy. Shows loitering. Stand it up. Rasmus tried. Rasmus couldn't get there. But Dallo can find Rashford. Rashford. Oh, with his, shall we, 9 minutes or so. That was supposed to be a much forward. Alright, just waste time, says. Let's just see the result out, shall we?
Yeah, I didn't do that, did I?
Well, sure. Coming forward. Alright. Rasmus in some space here. They're going to rebound around and get cleared away. 3 minutes
What's
added
the
on.
player switching it? Eventually, I want to switch to Luke Shaw, and
More than I expected.
bounces over there,
Andreas
there,
Pereira
there,
could be in here.
there,
I'm trying
there,
to trace
and
the
then-
Luke bloody Shaw. Right, okay. Good.
Can't get there.
Well done. Defence just went wee.
The defence did indeed just go wee. Let me get rid of that now because we're into full release, aren't we? Just quickly reload that because of the way the window's changed there. Every iteration does have switching issues. I agree.
Also, now gotten ++ for poacher, or we could apply the box, or we could box the box now too. To be completely honest, sorry. We've had a loan bid for Collier, and it's a loan to. We've had a loan bid for Collier, and it's a loan to player. Look at who. Oh no, that's Harry Amas going out to Aldense. He's accepted the bid. He's off to Spain. Quickly playing the second of the youth tournament because it. Look at me! Look at me! Look at who, mate? Hey! Bamus. Great drill ball into him. That's us through to the final. Man of the match, Damani Wade. Let's go for it. We've qualified for the next round. Well, there's only 7 days to go in this tournament, so I will actually go straight to the final. It's Liverpool. Right, okay. I'm going to line up slightly because I want to bang in. Actually, go straight to the final. It's Liverpool. Right, okay.
For my first FIFA was
Almost the
2000.
full 3 minutes last time. Lovely. Oh, look out. Having a bit of a box. That's a new celebration.
FIFA International Soccer on the Mega Drive. Yeah, you are a little bit old, Trip.
Go on, lad. Yeah, you'll... Oh. Keep us off his line. He's the real deal in some England, because I only have one in this save, really, if we're completely honest. Quite so much in this save, really, if we're completely honest. Is Brighton's team lineup when it down of Mitoma there? We'll look for Rasmus at the back post, but Verbruggen's in the way. Vifa's very decent, is he? Let's have a look. Let's head out.
Nearly finished this already. We'll switch.
Head
We'll record another episode in just a moment.
Greatest of clearances from the set piece for them.
Everton lost 3 games, have they?
Probably
Yikes.
still there.
Cakey, thank you for the follow, mate.
Has runners too. Fernandes, Rasmus, surely from here. Manchester United lead by a goal to 0, and this time we won't
Gonna
give it
try and
away.
do as little
Rasmus
editing
is
on
going to
stream
be
as I
a
can
very.
over the
He
first
put
few
it
days.
away. With his arms going like me. Right, looking into the looking to maybe forcing Onana into the save.
To see for the old
Right.
chat, clearly.
Brighton look like they could cause us some problems. It's not the first save Onana's been forced into, but nicely indeed. Labour as well. He does. It's Baleba, not Adingra. It's a challenge and a half. from Belabor as well. Gruder, nice tackle by Cobby to win it back. No risks, just get rid of it. Amaziello, this might work though. A little bit of footwork maybe. And Rasmus is there, it's blocked well. It'll be Hernandez, blocked well by the defence. Actually, that could go all the way in. Oh my god, it nearly did. September, keep your eyes peeled for that in tomorrow's episode. Oh. How do I know what to delete? Just practice. It's intercepted by Diogo Dalot, given away poorly by Brighton. I want him to. Oh, it's a brilliant ball through the gap. Now Walrus. United. That's Cadiolo. Nice ball round. We're 11. Now, transfer deadline day on the way. We're recording it now, Walrus. Welcome to transfer deadline. The latest rumours are on the record. Pape, and I will see you tomorrow.
Well, those of you on stream will see me today.
I should probably save that in case we lose any progress. Just in case, log, just in case. McLaren have been asked by the FA to amend their flexi rear wing. Yeah, not surprised. Look, it me. It me. We'll be doing this tonight. F2 Creator Series. B-Roy's my teammate this year, although unfortunately he's not available for this week. Mom, get the camera! FP2 is currently underway in the Formula 1 above me as well. Matt's got punished for swearing. Nonsense. What a farce. Should be able to say whatever the fuck he likes on the radio, and if they have to bleep it, then they have to bleep it. Or where did he swear? Was it in an interview? Still, getting community service for it is just nonsense. Just apologise and move on. It's not that deep. Christ. Bear with them, just typing something out quickly, as you might have been able to put together.
me just quickly message everybody here. I've just copy and pasted. Or I will copy and paste the same message to everyone. Jaden called. Davison. This really sucks, but EA gonna EA. Right. I'll update that off stream later. A few players did move to Brazil. Yeah, Depay went to Flamengo, I want to say, off the top of my head. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Sleep a lot. Right, I'm just going to have a quick toilet break. Corinthians, that's it. Apologies. Jamal Lewis went from Newcastle to Sao Paulo, did he? Wow. I'm just going to have a quick toilet break and then we will we'll record the next episode of the Manchester United career. Don't go anywhere. I shall be back in a couple of minutes. BRB. Apologies for the slightly longer break. Just had to help Nat with the baby for a minute. Being a bit of a knob today. Wobbly, thank you very much indeed for the raid of 13, my dude. Appreciate it, man. Welcome everyone that's come across from Wobbly's stream. Hope you enjoyed it. What were you, I presume, fat, actually, to be completely honest. How are we, lad? All well, I hope. I'm good, thank you, Sid. How are you, dude? So which game should I play and which game should I sim, chat, do you think? Of the 4 league games? Or do I sim Southampton and Palace and play FC Twente? I don't think I should play FC Twente, really. That's one that we can definitely sim and win, isn't it? Palace away or Southampton away? Obviously Southampton just come back up to the Premier League. In time. Thank you for the 245 bits, Cammy. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, you're going to join the Patreon again, are you, my man? I appreciate that, man. If you're planning on joining again at the VIP tier, do wait until we start the new save, because obviously I can't add you in. I can't add you into this save as it stands. Sim Saints. Sim Saints. We will Sim Saints. Yeah, let's find your guy, Luke. Kilic. Luka Kilic. Pace is 7. I apologise. I made him and then I completely forgot about the hair. I apologise. For the PC version, we will absolutely make sure that you guy has the right fucking haircut. There are your individual stats. No play styles as of yet. Little Lawton, thank you for the 6th month subscribed, mate. Appreciate it, dude. We will play Europa League games, obviously. Just not FC Twente. We've got Porto. We'll play Fenerbahce because that's obviously that's Jose Mourinho. We'll play Rangers. But we should be able to make it through. We might have to play Porto as well, depending on other results. But we should be able to make it through. The next save after this one is going to be the realistic Road to Glory, Cammy. I think I'm going to do it as Salford, but I'm not entirely sure at the minute. I didn't even know that they'd bid for him, to be honest. Got the press conference for the Liverpool game before we start.
Hi everyone, welcome.
This is football heritage.
One at a time.
God, it's so fucking delayed. 2 new player roles available. Buy-in deer, sweeper, keeper. And then Xerxes advance forward. Just want to get that off the task manager if it's gonna. No, it's just gonna stay on the task list. Okay. So Liverpool is the first game, which is obviously a bit of a biggie. I'm enjoying it so far, TT. Hoyland starts at 78. I did ads yet. Right, let's record another episode of this then. And then we can switch to the player career. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Pump. Welcome to the channel, mate. Not sure when we'll be streaming F1 next, War Machine. At some point next week, but I need to get ahead on content first. But definitely at some point next week. Right, let's get some new names from the comment section of the last episode to whack on the board behind me. Let's do... Cammy, thank you very much for gifting a sub to the channel. That's very kind of you. Rich, welcome to the gang. We'll record episode 1 of Into Miami today. It'll get uploaded tomorrow, but we'll record it today. Less and less leagues. There are... What leagues are missing, Sleep a Lot? There aren't any leagues missing, are there? There are more leagues now because of women's football, but I don't think there are any leagues that aren't in that were in 24. All I can think of off the top of my head. No worries, mate. MLS is still there. Is the Mexican League not there anymore? Mexican League's not there. Just be a licensing thing. The contract will have expired and they won't have renewed it, or... Oh, Liga MX wasn't there last year either, was it not? Is it there in foot, or is it not in foot anymore either? Yeah, decent. Thank you, Tawanga. Hope you're well too, mate. Right, let's start recording, shall we? Welcome to episode 3 of the Manchester United career mode here on FC25. We have ourselves our second big test of the season so far. We, of course, played Manchester City in the Community Shield, and now we have Liverpool in the Premier League. Of course, this was a fixture that Liverpool won quite convincingly by 3-0 in real life. We'd very much like to not replicate that result here if we possibly can. Thank you again, of course, for your continued support for this save. Keep the likes coming in. I'd very much appreciate it. Saying thank you to 3 of you on the board behind me again. D. Godwin, MJ Hilster and Adam Kirk are the 3 that are up there today. Appreciate it very much indeed. We will crack on with a busy month, actually. It's going to be the busiest month we've had so far. I shall show you the calendar. We have Liverpool and Tottenham and Palace that will play today. We'll be simming the game against Southampton away, Oxford in the Cup and FC Twente in the Europa League as well. It is the new European layout format. It's introduced for this year on the game, as it has been in real life, of course. So we don't have a massive amount of big games in the early stages, but we will play a couple of them, including Fenerbahce, which, of course, is Jose Mourinho. And I think Fenerbahce's ground might be in the game now as well, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. They added a few new grounds this year, including a handful from the Championship as well, which would be good if we get those guys in the Cup or if they get promoted to the Premier League throughout the course of this save. But we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump straight into the match day here against Liverpool and hopefully not lose by 3-0 this time. I think Kingsley Coman might get his first start of the season today. Garnacho's is now 81 rated. He's jumped with the change to right wing up 2 ratings from 79 to 81. Let's fucking go, boys. Take Rashford out, put Coman in, I think. No worries, Cammy. Catch you later, dude. Thank you for dropping by. You've dropped me a message on Patreon, have you, George? Oh, there's no need to apologise whatsoever, mate. If it's registering your end as having come out, but my end is not coming in, then let me just quickly double check that, because I obviously don't want you losing out on anything. Yeah, that's weird. It says status declined, and then says on your payment history, payment went through on September the 6th. So I'm not sure why that's reading that. Also, it's also reading as missing for August, but back for September. That is odd. Let me refund that September payment if it's... Because I didn't put you in the save as a result of that, so it's only fair that I refund that payment for you. I apologise, George. That's odd on Patreon's back end part. That says refunded. It'll be back with you in 3 to 5 working days, as usual, as is the usual case. Right. I don't think we'll make any other changes outside of that. Maybe we put Mazraoui in to cope with the extra pace of Salah, because Luke Shaw's probably not going to be able to deal with it. Just that one change, I think. Yeah, just that one change. Thanks for follow, Blades. Welcome to the channel, mate. Do you not, Richard? We've not sold anyone of note, Jordan. No, just Anthony and Lindelöf. I don't know, James. I'm afraid. With regards to the subs, I'd imagine it's platform agnostic, so to speak. Appreciate it, Liam. Thank you, mate. I think Emery could certainly do that with Villa, for sure. Waiting for the lineups to pop up so we can use it in the video. Liverpool have arrived with a 4-2-1-3 formation. Alisson in goal, as you might expect. Trippier at right back, intriguingly. Endo and McAllister in the middle with Szoboszlai at cam. Chiesa on the left, Salah on the right. Trippier at right back. That is an intriguing decision from Manchester United, from Liverpool, sorry, here in this game against Manchester United. Maybe that's for a specific threat. I don't know whether they fancy Trippier to be more solid defensively against Kingsley Coman on that far left-hand side. I don't know. Coman into the lineup is one of the changes made here. Diogo Dalot's come in at left-back, and we've got Mazraoui still at right-back as a result, just to deal with the extra pace of Mo Salah. I didn't feel like Luke Shaw really would be the go-to for that particular job on this occasion. You can see how the ball is skipping away in the wet here. That's another great visual example of how the new weather mechanics are affecting the way that the ball is played about. We saw it in the game against Fulham as well, actually, in the rain. So the ball was really zipping on the water sometimes, as it did there. Liverpool, oh, look at that offside trap for Liverpool. That was unexpected. Mazraoui almost forgot the ball there. Bruno Fernandes finding it difficult to find any space at the minute. Liverpool just firming up in these central areas, and the ball to Bruno's not gone very well. Diogo Jota leading the line through the middle for them. Out to Chiesa, but Matthijs de Ligt has been so rock solid for us at fullback so far this season, and continues to be. Garnacho's actually up to 81 rated now with the change to make him a right wing and not a right mid. Mazraoui will look to float this, looking for Rasmus, but it's Kingsley. It's Ibrahim Konate that gets up to it first. I don't know why Kingsley was the first name that came to my mind there. Got Coman on the mind. Diogo Jota trying to work it about. Liverpool been decent in possession so far, but neither side able to create a clear-cut chance after 20 minutes. Ugarte and Mazraoui. Get Garnacho to make that run down the line. And Rasmus has outmuscled the defender really well. And we'll look to bend this early. Alisson holds on. It wasn't anywhere near the corner as I'd hoped it would be. First chance for us comes and goes here. It's been a really nervous, cagey affair thus far. No goals yet. Well up, Diogo. They've barely had the chance to utilise Salah so far because Diogo Dalot's been marshalling him so well. Rasmus is the man that's going to try and spin the defender here. Trips, obviously not really the go-to man to deal with pace. That's well knocked back. And Mainoo's effort goes wide. It's been predominantly Manchester United so far. Arne Slot's Liverpool are not firing on all cylinders here. I don't think they sold Trent. We'd have seen it surely in the... No, he's on the bench. They signed Memphis Depay, intriguingly. They're still doing it, are they, ads? McAllister to Trippier. Bruno bothering him, loitering. Canate to Trips again. And McAllister. Liverpool playing in a more similar vein to City in the Community Shield final, where they're more patient in possession and aren't trying to really rip us apart at any point. That's a nice ball into Mo Salah. And that is a ping. And it's kept in play really well by Dominic Szoboszlai. De Ligt is going to have to come across and deal with this, and he hasn't. And we'll get rid of that first time with Mainoo. That was dangerous. It's the first time Liverpool have looked to really cut us apart. The ball from Salah was out of this world, really. Can I get to that? I can't quite. Trippier inside is Diogo Jota. Liverpool starting to find their feet in this fixture now. Salah in the box. Needs support. And he's kicked it off the pitch. Thank you, Mo. Forgot to add the F2 creator series to the plan, so forgive that. Chiesa out of his feet quickly. Mazraoui trying to deal with it, and well, quite frankly, can't at this moment in time. Mainoo, that's exactly what we needed from him there. That was brilliant. If I can get Bruno turned, then there is room for Garnacho to try and exploit back here, but Andy Robertson's dealt with it well defensively. But that's a poor touch from the defender, and Rasmus is looking to get away here. Rasmus Højlund in the box. Got to be better. Really got to be better. That's where you need a clinical finisher. And unfortunately, he has not provided on this occasion. It's 0-0 at half-time, but with the only side really that looked like scoring. And really, we should have.